I'm from the South.
Okay.
North Carolina. We are an unsophisticated culture.
Why?
Well, just if we hear Russian literature, we're going to be terrified.
Well, it's not in Russian.
That's true, so that helps.
Which is helpful.
But it's intoxicating.
Yes.
So help me sell it a little bit to people. Let them know that it's vivacious and has such energy to it.
It does.
She agrees.
Yes, I agree.
Excellent.
I think it's a funny thing. I think when you say Russian literature, I think that sounds like such a pompous, kind of terrifying. Literature in general is always something that's quite terrifying.
Right.
But when you actually look at it, the reason that books, hopefully films, but books last as long as they do is because they speak of human truths,
right.
I think. And what Anna Karenina is about is love, the whole entire emotion of love. And I think quite often what we get is just the romantic bit, which is lovely. But we don't actually look at the whole spectrum of that emotion. And I think that's what Anna Karenina does so beautifully, is it goes, yes, there's this wonderful, like this, the romance, the kind of the companionship, but equally there's the negative side of it, which is the jealousy, the pain, the loneliness, the compromise.
Right.
And I think this is a story of looking at that whole thing told in an incredibly unique way.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is what makes it so exciting.
You've done stage acting before,
I have.
plenty of it.
Yep.
But you're not stage acting here.
No, it's set in a theatre.
Right.
But the performances themselves are, I think, very truthful.
Very intimate.
They're very intimate, very truthful, very, kind of emotional. Whereas the thing itself is incredibly theatrical. And actually a lot of it was choreographed. So we had an amazing choreographer called Sidi Labi Chikari, who actually not only choreographed I think you'll agree, extraordinary ball sequence.
Yes.
Which is kind of this amazing thing.
Well, it was a little bit racy when you guys
little
were.
Bit racy.
Yes, I was getting a little heated under the collar.
Yes, I know, it was a little
in
bit.
a good way, though.
Yes, good. But he also, a lot of the movement in general, just in a normal scene, is also quite stylized. So it's sort of like watching a dance, the whole thing.
The whole thing is like
amazing.
watching a dance. Is there a set that stood out to you that you were just like, how did they get this in here? And because the ice skating rink blew my mind.
No, when they turned I was going to go with that one. When they turned the theatre into an ice skating rink, that was pretty extraordinary. And when they turned the theatre into a racetrack, that was pretty amazing, because we did actually have horses going around this theatre, which was just amazing.
Those are fantastic reminders of the fact that we're still in the theatre space.
Yeah, because you forget.
Of course,
and then all of a sudden you look at it, and even filming it, because most of it is in one location, but we'd forget that we were in the one location, because I think as soon as you go, your imagination just it gets lighted up, you just go with it. And I think we constantly go, oh, we're still here, this is weird.
But did Joe constantly remind you of that? And they're giving me the rap, but how did he keep saying, remember, we're in a space?
Well, no, I think for the actors it was more, if you say that we're meant to be in a bedroom, then we're in a bedroom. It doesn't matter that it's only one strange bed on a stage.
Right.
If you tell us that we're so for us, we didn't have to think about the fact that it's this very stylized fantasy world.
Right.
We just kind of went for the reality of it.
Fantastic.